Gosh, here's myself and another John Howe, who you met. We decided after a couple of years that maybe we wanted to do an introductory camp to kids that don't come to school here, that are visually impaired, and give them an opportunity to see what sports were available for them and their parents. And so the first camp we ran, gosh, over 20 years ago, 20 kids is what we would average, and now with COVID, we're trying to build that back up. But then we also run in October, we run an elite camp. So that's, we're bringing the Paralympic athletes from Ontario. So it's totally different than this. And then we have the coaches come in. And my job has basically always been to set it up. I like to do the background stuff and help the coach out when I can, but mostly just make sure things are working. Do I enjoy them? You know what? I think every day's, for me, it's just fun. So like, you know, I like seeing when we get kids that can't do a lot, they've never done something, and then when they go home in 3 days or 5 days, whatever it is, you're just seeing the different things that we do. Like usually if it's a long camp, for example, like we'll do the tandem riding at the velodrome, which is pretty cool. So you get some of the kids are a little timid, but once they've tried it, because we bring in like able-bodied riders and the kids ride in the back, you know, like that's a really neat thing to see. And also it's good, the friendships the kids make is really good. And I don't know, it's kind of neat to show off to the parents of kids that don't come here at the school what exactly the school offers. And it's kind of neat to see their impressions of it. And like, I know, it's kind of neat this week because one of our graduates, Bianca, is now ranked #1 in the world for her events, and she'll be going to the Paralympics. And it's kind of neat that she started by, I still remember showing up here at the camp and never done anything, and now bang, she's a carded athlete, which means, like, you know, she's going to get paid to compete. She gets her education paid for. So it's life changing for her. And there's I could probably name 5 or 6 different athletes that have come here as kids that had never done anything that are now Paralympic athletes. So, and they're having a much more exciting life than I am. They're traveling around the world. They're going to the Paralympics. You know, and it's kind of neat to see that you kind of played a little role in their success. So I don't know, it's kind of neat. I don't know. It's not, sometimes it's not just the child; it's also the parents, because I think sometimes parents, and it makes perfect sense to me that if you're the parent of a child with a disability, you're not really aware of what they can do. And so that's why I think OBSA is so important. Just the fact there's role models, they see that, and then it gives them something that they can see that their kid may want to do. And it's sort of like, you know, if you're a hockey dad, everybody wants their kid to be Wayne Gretzky. You know, a parent of a wheelchair child, or if you're a parent of a blind child, you look and you come to the school or you see the camp, you go, well, maybe my kid can be Jeff Christie someday, who was an athlete from the school here that was captain of the Canadian goalball team. So there's role models here, and I just matter giving the kids confidence and to try things. And not every kid's going to be a Paralympian, because that's few and far between, but all kids should do and enjoy sport. You know, and that's kind of what we're here to do. And if they get any kind of success, and like you saw, like you guys saw for yourself, like you see in the level, what's sort of some of the athletes we have here. Some are going to be maybe really good, and others kids are just happy to participate, and that's just as important. You know, and you know what? I think every kid has some kind of athletic moment in their life that they think about. You know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be at a high level, but it's important to them. And I think that's kind of neat what we're giving these kids. Like even the silly baseball game we just played, you know, we got a hit today. That's kind of neat. You know, the judo, flip Mr. Morgan, a Paralympian. You know, like I think that's important for the kids to try that. And it gives them something when they go back and they talk to their friends of what they've done. So it's a matter, I don't know, confidence and just having fun. You know, I think that's it. Just contact Richard or Randa at OBSA. Like I said, they've got all the information where programs are being run, and if, you know, or they could call here, the W. Ross McDonald School, and ask for the principal, Dan Magiacomo, and Dan can point them where they want to go.